I'm Hernando County Sheriff Al Nienhuis, and it is early Monday morning, August 28th, and we have an update on what is now Tropical Storm Idalia, which will likely become a hurricane over the next day or two, and we're going to have some information that will help us help you remain safe and some of the things you can do to keep yourself safe. First of all, there's some good news and some bad news. It looks like the storm has slowed down a little bit, which does give us a little bit more time before those tropical storm force winds are expected to be in our area. It looks like the earliest they'll be here will be late Tuesday afternoon, and probably they will be more likely even later than that, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The storm as it stands right now is expected to be a pretty substantial hurricane off our coast if it follows the exact track it's predicted to, which of course we know it probably will not do, but if it does follow that track, it will likely be directly west of Hernando County in the late night hours of Tuesday, the early morning hours of Wednesday, which is not great news because that's when the wind will shift and it will start coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, pushing that water in. That high tide and storm surge late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, if it follows the track, is going to be an issue for us. We are probably going to have some relatively substantial flooding. It may be several feet above your seawall. And so those low-lying areas west of US 19 are almost certainly going to get flooding. And again, if things hold true, it will probably be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So what does that mean for us? Well, it does give us a little bit more time to prepare, but we need to be totally prepared by midday Tuesday, and be where you need to be midday Tuesday to Tuesday afternoon. Give yourself a little bit of cushion. You certainly want to prepare, particularly if you're east of US 19 in the main part of Hernando County. You want to be prepared for power outages and trees down, so you don't want to be moving around when the wind's blowing Tuesday night, Wednesday during the day. And if you're going to have a generator, make sure you use it safely outside and not an area where the fumes can get into your house. If you don't have a generator, you might want to put aside some extra frozen water bottles to help keep a cooler or your refrigerator and freezer cool. And for water, you can always buy water, of course, but there are ways to store water safely if you have some sanitized containers. And you could even put those containers in your freezer and freeze them to give you a little extra time should the power go out. But please be safe and get done what you need to do today and early morning tomorrow, Tuesday, and have your things in place. Make sure you get your insurance papers where you can find them easily, because the people who make the calls first are going to be the ones that are going to get the attention first. So if you do have any damage that you need taken care of, you want to get that insurance company notified and have all those papers ready to go. So again, as we get more information, I also want to correct a change from last night. We originally gave you a shelter for special needs that has been changed. It is now West Hernando Middle School on Ken Austin Parkway, which is going to be the special needs in the general population, and then of course Parrott Middle School. It would be my guess the county leaders, as they meet, as those start to fill up, we will probably have in place the ability to open other shelters relatively quickly. But as it stands at this moment, we'd like you to go to those shelters, or plan on going to one of those two shelters first, so that we can see what the need is. And as I said last night, if you have any place to go other than a shelter and you plan on evacuating, or you're required to evacuate, you certainly want to try to find someplace rather other than a shelter. They are made for safety. They are not made for comfort. And when you put a bunch of people into a shelter for an extended period of time, it can be very uncomfortable, and sometimes nerves can get frazzled. So if you have someplace else to go with family, friends, or you can get a hotel room and you plan on evacuating, or you're told to evacuate, use that other option first. Of course, we will keep you safe, but as I said, it is not the most comfortable place to be. So again, I'm Hernando County Sheriff Al Nienhuis. As we get more information, we will certainly try to get it out to you as quick as we possibly can, but you want to have all your plans in place by midday Tuesday at the latest, so that you can be prepared for the storm as it comes and starts really impacting our area, as it's predicted right now, Tuesday night. And of course, you want to keep a very close eye on that track, because it could move further to the east and impact us even more significantly. So again, I'm Hernando County Sheriff Al Nienhuis. Thank you for your support, and please do whatever you need to do to keep you and your family safe. Property we can replace, but we can't replace you. Thank you.